Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. A genre mashup movie can be a ton of fun, especially when a slasher flick crosses with a Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Knife should do just a trick for those who want something a little bit different than your standard cheery Christmas classic. It's in theaters and will be streaming on Shudder December 1st, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. As you can probably infer from the title, It's a Wonderful Knife takes a page out of the old James Stewart classic with Jane Widdop's character, Winnie Carruthers, as the film's George Bailey. Now, years prior, the town of Angel Falls fell victim to a serial killer dressed in all white with a white mask. Now, he's essentially the kind of angel of death, wreaking havoc on the night when the town gathers in the town square for the tree lighting ceremony. Now, Winnie becomes wrapped up in guilt after what transpired that night and wishes that she was never born. Now, just then, something sparks in the air and her life is turned upside down. Now, with the help of her friend Bernie, who's played by Jess McLeod, they must rewrite history to stop the killer. And yes, Bernie acts as her Clarence, and they even make a direct reference to the two classic characters. The film also stars Joel McHale and Justin Long as Henry Waters, the greedy mayor and businessman who's literally trying to buy out every business and property in Angel Falls. Now, It's a Wonderful Knife comes from writer Michael Kennedy under the direction of Tyler McIntyre, and genre fans may know Michael Kennedy as the screenwriter behind Blumhouse's hit film Freaky, which was also another, mashup style film. Now, he knows the horror genre well and has really found his voice in this kind of niche subgenre while continuing to add more queer stories into the mix. Now, I wouldn't call movies like this a direct ripoff of better movies, but rather just it blatantly acknowledges the fact that there will be copious references to the horror genre. Now, the name Winnie Carruthers clearly calls back to the character Rachel Carruthers in Halloween 4 and 5, and I even do think that the character is styled after Tina in A Nightmare on Elm Street. And yes, there are plenty of Scream references along the way, with one character even being named Gail Prescott. Now, don't worry, I'm not about to spoil all of them here, but let us not forget that the name Loomis that's used in Halloween and Scream comes from Psycho. Now, what Kennedy does really well here is keep the audience on their toes with a big twist with the killer that happens before the opening title card that comes about 15 minutes in. Now, it then shapes what happens for the rest of the movie and sets up the whodunit of the killer's identity well. Director Tyler McIntyre and Michael Kennedy also know that we have to care about these characters and their relationships at the core. It can't just be a mindless bloodbath. Now, the film primarily focuses on Winnie, the Winnie character. And I do wish that there would have been a little bit more development on some of the supporting cast. It runs at a brisk 83 minutes, and it could have been longer, I think, to just build up those characters. Jane Widdop makes for a great final girl, while Justin Long can easily chew up the scenery as the villainy, corrupt millionaire type. The story does have some really fun set pieces, from the town square to the teen party rager, of course, to a movie theater action sequence. It's a Wonderful Life offers up some fun new ideas for the holiday swap movie, but it does pay to know your genre to get the full effect out of this film. I'm giving It's a Wonderful Knife 3.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel for some movie reviews and celebrity interviews. And Paul's Trip to the Movies is brought to you by Imagine Theaters. Tickets are now on sale for some really great movies in theaters like Saltburn, The Hunger Games, The Marvels, and there are some Christmas classics coming back to the big screen, so get your tickets if you want to see a great Christmas movie back on the big screen. Follow them on social media at ImagineMN, and tickets are on sale for my movie series. Just look for Paul McGuire Grimes Presents coming up December 17th. It's Meet Me in St. Louis, the classic Judy Garland film, which is so great. We're going to carry this into the new year as well. So coming up January 28th is All the President's Men. February is Doctor Strangelove, and March is Good Will Hunting. Tickets are now on sale for all these movies, and I do a discussion after every screening. So come to the theater, let's see these great movies back on the big screen, and let's talk about them. Thank you so much for watching my review of It's a Wonderful Knife. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.